Okay, last video of High School Girl, I was a bit harsh. I said how the studio had a long time to work on this anime, and the first episode made it feel like it was put together, just rushed out. That's how episode 1 felt like. Excuse my voice. It felt like it was so rushed, it was ridiculous. Like, yo, what's going on here, man? Like, this isn't feel right. I still stand at my point. Then I also said how they weren't showing any of the other side characters, the character that actually helped them grow and become more of a, as friends, from rivals to friends. I said that too. And I was probably acting too rash. I was probably just so excited. I had high expectations for this. And for it to give off such an okay impression, I probably jumped the shark or something. I don't know if I'm using that term right. Let me know if I am. So, episode 2, however, had restored my faith. It's better than episode 1. In fact, it felt well paced. Episode 1, it was just throwing so much at you. To the point you just like, okay, this is too much. Slow down. Episode 2 was nice, well pasted. So it's the same way with some anime where you always have this rule: always give it 3 episodes. If it's not good in 3 episodes, just throw it away if you don't like it. It's okay if you don't. It's okay. No one's judging you for it. Well, some people probably do if you tell anyone about it, but other than that, just don't let no one know, okay? So yes, High School Girl, episode 2, yo. Instead of, it was just throwing you at so much nostalgia. If you were raised in the 1990s, you can just see so many Easter eggs, so many callbacks. If you weren't born in the 90s or raised in the 90s, you can even experience how gaming was back then through anime. Like, if you were a gamer of any sorts and you've been waiting for a good gaming anime out. Gamers was out, it was pretty good, but it was more about relationships and social issues than it was with actual games. And there's tons of animes out there about games, but not really about games, like this one. If you want an anime that's going to talk to you about all the kinds of games out there, this is it right here. High School Girl is the anime to be watching. It has the balance of romance and video games well put together for all people to come and to enjoy it. And the CGI isn't that bad neither. It's pretty good, and I'm getting used to it already. Usually it takes me a while to get used to CG animes and just watch through it. But no, this one, it blends in pretty well with the anime and the backgrounds and everything else. So I'm like, yes, I am enjoying this right now. And the callbacks, my god. The first PC engine. Not many people know this. During the time of the 90s, when PC was talked about, PC was made fun of. People said PC ain't gonna work. 1, it's too expensive. 2, there's not many of them. And 3, it just won't work. There's no way you can take the enjoyment of going to an arcade and playing with random people in tournaments than just playing at home. It's ridiculous. But then again, they said the same thing about TV. TV colorized is crazy. Too many channels on TV would be stupid. Well, it kind of is now, but during the early 2000s, it was a bright idea. It was going good until they overdid it, which is now, like, there's barely all these channels, but it's mostly crap on TV. So, it just goes to show you, almost every big idea now had a very doubtful start, as in, people were doubting the idea. And the same thing goes with the PC engine that Haru was talking about in this show. How you can play all the home arcade games and stuff like that. They're even handhelds. That's right, handhelds. But they're also too expensive to own back then. Did you know gaming PCs and games back in the day, even though they're not well graphic as the ones today, they were so expensive. You had to be rich to get those games back in the day, man. People are complaining about now. We're complaining about microtransactions and loot boxes and these collector's editions. Dude, you know how an Atari or a Sega back in the day cost? You couldn't just pick that up, go to a store, save up some money, or trade in your old console to get it. No, you gotta have that cash right up front, man. Those things weren't cheap. I'm telling you right now. It was only when the PS2 and the GameCube and the Xbox era came around when game systems actually started to be affordable for everyone. And that's when they started to make more market because they realized, hey, let's lower down the prices of these consoles and these games so we can make more profit. And that's exactly what happened. It saved the gaming industry. So for them to do microtransactions and stuff like that, it's understandable. But I am getting off topic right now. This is about High School Girl. But that's the beauty of High School Girl. It throws you into the gaming world so well, but not like isekai form, but the industry itself. It acknowledges you, it informs you on the era of their time, how gaming boom became to be. And it's so beautiful to experience it, is all I'm saying right now. So, he was talking about games like Rolling Thunder. Oh my god, like, I didn't play Rolling Thunder on the original console it was created on. However, I did play Rolling Thunder on the first Xbox, though. It was this arcade CD I had, and it had all kinds of arcade games on it, including Splatterhouse, the first Splatterhouse, and Rolling Thunder. Now, with Rolling Thunder, I learned some cheats with Rolling Thunder. It was a hard game when you got further into it. So I learned some cheats. I learned where you start off the game with 20 lives, and then to the point where I even learned how if you stay still, you can't get hit. Things will just go through you. And then if you stay still when you jump, you won't fall. You just gotta jump again into the next platform. Yes, I know. I found a way to cheat a lot on those arcade games back in the day because the Xbox put so many cheats in them. I'm not sure those cheats existed back then, but I just know they existed now on the Xbox. It was pretty fun. And of course, Splatterhouse, man. I'm always having a good time with Splatterhouse. I know the latest Splatterhouse had a lot of mixed reviews, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. And I wish they continued it, but yeah. So anyways, it's time to actually get on with the story. Now, there is a story to be told in High School Girl. It's not going to be episodic as most people feel like it's going to be. High School Girl won't be episodic. In fact, it's actually a very strong point of pressures that, as we all know, sometimes rich kids don't got it all. They have pressures of living up to their parents' standards or very strict disciplinary rules. So not everything's all happy, sunshine, rainbows for them neither. You gotta understand that. There's all different kinds and shapes of hell out there. So Hairu's problem is that he don't have any friends and he's pretty much sucks at everything else but gaming. Ono's problem is how she's held in high regards. No one would really want to treat her as an equal, and she has very strict rules at home. To the point that gaming is her stress relief, and she don't even have a console at home despite being rich, but because her guardian won't allow her to have one, because all she has to do when she gets home is to study and practice whatever the guardian wants her to practice, which kind of sucks. You gotta let kids be kids, So she goes to the arcades to relieve stress. We understood that during this episode, and it was very sweet. It was sweet. I gotta say that the show in a way is sweet. It's not just amazing with the callbacks of the old retro games in the 90s, but also with the romance between Haru and Ono. How they start out with gaming rivals, and then they just come to relate with each other with something for them with their escapism. It didn't have to do this isekai thing. It was just, hey, let's play some games to forget about our problems. That's exactly what he did. Haru wanted to forget that he was a failure in life, and Ono wanted to forget that she had high regards in life. So they played games together. It was very nice chemistry. Contrast, but yet harmonized at the same time. So, I love the part where Haru was sick and Ono came over to play games with him. But in a way, she also wanted to check up on him as well. She's a quiet tsundere, a very nice tsundere. And then the second half is where they go looking for the old ancient arcades that's like only 10 yen per game. And they play like old Street Fighter, the one that I've actually seen before, where you actually just have to hit the button really hard to determine how strong your attacks was. I actually remember that back in the day. Yes, that was actually annoying to play. It made things easier, but it was hard because you had to put so much pressure. Like your hands will start hurting, your palms It's just, ugh. I feel like you've been smacking wood. Wrong terminology. Hitting something. It hurt, okay? It hurt. So that's what it was. So when they got out, turns out the place disappeared. So it's like they almost went to some type of purgatory. The old man wanted to show them his cool, awesome arcade. So yeah, that was High School Girl. It's really good. And by the way, they're in the 6th grade. I know some people are saying how can they be in grade school? They're in 6th grade. To inform you, this is how Japanese grade school goes. From 6th grade and below, you are in elementary school. From 7th grade to 9th grade, you're in middle school. Then from 10th grade to 12th grade, you're in high school. That's how it works with Japan. You know, they don't put the freshmen with the high schoolers. They keep the freshmen still with the middle schoolers. That's just how it is in Japan. I think it's a very smart terminology because, you know, not everyone matures. So I think it's the best suited way. So good on them. So yes, that was High School Girl. I did enjoy it. I enjoy the callbacks, and we're going to get even more callbacks. And of course, you get more plot reveal as well as you further go into the show. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Right now, I'm enjoying High School Girl. It's one of the anime I'm enjoying, right next to Overlord, Happy Sugar Life, and even Island. I'm sorry, Angel of Death. You need to have more intensity or something. But anyway, that's all I got for this episode. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're enjoying High School Girl. If not, please tell other people about this anime because I believe it's gonna be really good, especially if you're a gamer. I've been looking for an anime that actually do well done for gamers, retro gamers. I believe this is the anime to do it. So that's what I hope when it comes to the summer summary or whether the bigger anime YouTubers do, like Mother's Basement or Ginka and stuff like them. I hope that they talk about High School Girl because I hope it don't become an underrated anime because it's really good. You know, it's good. So yeah, if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Of course, hit the bell icon so every time I upload, you get notified. I've been Madcrownxox Anime. I'm signing out. Have a good one.